Hello, everyone, and welcome back to yet another political episode. So, the Democrats and Joe Biden are not in a good position right now. They are losing ground with the not only moderates, but their own progressive camp, the own radical base that they established in their own political party. They are losing ground, and this is really bad for them. And for multiple reasons. Number one, the Israel Hamas war is hurting Democrats. We know this because we have radical Democrats going out, calling, screaming, get rid of Genocide Joe. Genocide Joe has to go. We all know that this is the case, right? This is what the Israel Hamas war is going on, and the Democrats don't like this. They're trying to stop this, but either way, if they go and say, "Oh, we're going to support Palestine now," well, then you're losing the Jewish base of your own party. You're losing the Jewish base, and you're losing a lot of voters, Democrats, that believe in Israel. So Democrats are in a huge bind right now. Republicans have to just get rid of Ronna McDaniel and Mitch McConnell, and they're in a good situation. Donald Trump is doing great in the polls. And the reason why I'm saying Trump is doing good is Trump has motivation in his party. They have great momentum in their party. They have an objective. Democrats have one objective, and that's just to stop Donald Trump from winning. And that's what they're trying to do right now. They try to indict him. They try to throw him in court hearings. That's what they're trying to do. And they know Joe Biden isn't the right guy. So they're trying to think, okay, we've got to criminalize Trump as much as possible to communicate to voters, appeal to voters that, okay, Donald Trump is an extremist, fascist, criminal, and it's failing right now. I mean, they have indicted this guy 3 times, and they haven't even, and he's all up in the polls. It's just not the same like when you have Bob Menendez and George Soros, along with, yeah, if you get those type of people getting indicted, it's different because they have been blatantly caught, and we're supposed to believe, in a matter of opinion, that to them, which is a matter of fact, that Donald Trump is a racist criminal and must be charged. Really, I think that's a matter of an opinion. So that's what it really turns out to be. So here is the poll results I have right in front of you. I originally had Wisconsin going blue in my Joe Biden crashing in the polls video, but I read the polls pretty wrong. So yeah, this is from yesterday, but yeah, apparently I was looking at the latest poll. The latest poll has Joe Biden winning by a lot in Wisconsin. How? Well, I think it's kind of ridiculous. There is a lot of undecided voters in that poll, and not to mention they have included Jill Stein and Jill Stein along with Cornel West. And I am also saying Trump is going to be in a better situation if Cornel West gets those Palestinian voters. And I'm saying Palestinian, I'm just saying Palestinian sympathizers, because if these Palestinian sympathizers, they made it clear they hate Joe Biden for supporting a genocide country, quote unquote, supporting a country committing genocide, quote unquote. So they're totally turning themselves back. And if they go and vote for him, they're basically surrendering to him. And we know that these far left Palestinian supporters are so arrogant that they would never, ever do something like that. If they are going to run into the Macy's Day Parade and glue their hands in the pavement in the middle of the parade, I will guarantee you they are going to be that arrogant they will not vote for Joe Biden. So we got that out of the way. There is just so many liberals, far left liberals, that aren't going to vote for Biden. And to tell you, these are probably the same liberals that didn't vote for Hillary in 2016. They didn't like her because, the reason why we don't like Nikki Haley. She is a horrible candidate. Okay? So they flock to third parties, more progressive third parties, like the Green Party, for instance, which harvests a lot of votes. We need the Green Party to do well. We need to cheer on for the Green Party. Why? Because the Green Party will determine on how we do. We need the left wing to be completely split-ticketed. For instance, we need Jill Stein to perform like she did in 2016. Obviously, Jill Stein is a good Green Party candidate. She achieved a lot for the Green Party, probably their biggest win in ever. But that would have to require some research. But yes, Trump undeniably favored in the polls. Joe Biden losing voters from progressives, far left, even the socialists, moderate Democrats. He's losing ground. And 70% of the country thinks he's too old. 70% of the country has the guts to admit it. I doubt that there would probably be, I can doubt that Joe Biden, 70%, and obviously they're not, 70% of that country is going to go flock to Joe Biden because of Trump. And I think that's stupid. Okay, yeah, it's stupid. So, yes, Joe Biden is a horrible situation. Kennedy, they say, oh, Kennedy's stealing Trump votes. Oh, yeah, he's stealing Trump votes because that's if DeSantis gets nominated or Nikki Haley gets nominated. But in reality, if you include Trump, he's doing very well against Kennedy. And really, the moderate camp is really appealing to Kennedy. They're mainly, I would say, moderate Trump haters that hate Biden. They're going to go to Kennedy. And I would say traditional Muslims, the Muslim community will flock to Kennedy. I guarantee it. Now, progressive Muslims that follow Ilhan Omar will flock to Cornel West for sure. But moderate Muslims that are against the woke agenda and are standing up against basically the woke indoctrination and the grooming that's going on in our kids with public schools, they're not going to go vote for Trump for sure. They're not going to vote for Trump. But we honestly don't really need their vote, we just need them to vote for other people, right? We depend on them, but we need them to vote. Don't vote for Biden, right? And they won't. They're going to vote for Kennedy. I guarantee it. Or they're not going to vote at all. They're not going to show up and vote. So, yeah, so you need to appeal to all voters. And we can't do that. We got to do that now. But one thing we got to get started on is getting rid of the GOP chairwoman, Ronna McDaniel. She's a complete disaster. She has achieved nothing for this party. She needs to go. And we will achieve lots when she is gone. We will not regret it. Same thing with Mitch McConnell. He is old. We are acting hypocritical. We're calling Joe Biden old. We're telling Joe Biden retire, resign. And here we have Mitch McConnell as our majority leader, as our Senate leader. Get rid of him because it makes us look bad. It does. It truly does. It makes us look hypocritical. That's why we need to stand up against Mitch McConnell, who's just a layover for Democrats. Go and vote for anti-Trump candidates. He says, go and vote for anti-Trump candidates. Trump bad for the Republican Party. No, you are the bad for the Republican Party. You've been there for years. Get out. I'm sorry, Mitch. I think you were good back then. You aren't good now. And I think it's time to retire. Yes, Kentucky needs new senators, new leaders. Most importantly, the United States needs a new Senate majority leader. So what do you guys think about the current poll situation regarding 2024? Anyway, I want to thank you all for watching this political episode. I'll see you guys in the next